Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kimiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Oh, pretty. So, going to be playing Okami. I was playing it a bit upstairs, but I kind of just want to restart it if I'm going to be playing it on here, because I haven't played too far into it yet. I love this game. It's just way cooler now it's on a remake. Yeah, way cooler. I just think it's beautiful. Okay, begin story. Don't touch the power button! Alright, I don't know if my stuff's on here, but I'm just gonna put new game. Because then I'm guaranteed good. Oh, I have 2 cats laying on me. I know, I really want to do some PC gaming, but I need to wait for my hard drive to get redone. Thinking about getting an SSD. And then I'm gonna redo it. So I just have some hard drive hardware repairs before I get back to that. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kimiki lay nested in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Hey, Pinky! Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Lay down, Binky. I have 3 kitties. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks of the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui? Oh god, I'm gonna butcher names. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. I love how we go to the left. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Lay down, Binky. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast Cave in place of his beloved. Aww. He's going to save her. The Moon Cave, a place as dark and evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging with his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. At last, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened its claws, glistening. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elders gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Okami? Wow, I'm Tsukuyomi. That's hard. And placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Ooh. There's Orochi. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Oh, dang. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. wood sprite. Sakuya? Sakuya? How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu? Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such a divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and our origin of all that is, Amaterasu. I'm butchering names. How delightful to see the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Snip, snip. Oh my gosh, she's gonna cry. He went to sleep. Alright? Hey, I gotta get up. Gaze upon you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have their circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh my gosh! Hold it up! Oh my gosh, it's tickling me! Tickles! Stop tickling me! Oh my gosh, it's... Phew, what on earth? You again? It's tickling her. Ow, 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 are you nuts? I don't even know. It's like a bug. Boy, for a little thing, you sure made a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I am a wandering artist. The name's Isun. I have no idea if I say that right either. What's your names? I don't care. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Yeah! Slap you in the face. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You kind of look down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. She ate him. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the grave soon. Don't make me use my prized sword. Dinko against you. Dinko? I don't know. Dinko? Dinko? That's... Oh, snap. Bad things are happening. I need a cough. I am almost out of drink. If I didn't know that, like, the story mode of this was going to take, like, 20 minutes. It's a little nuts. Hi, Binky! What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu! I've used all of the power I have to protect Kimiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're going to reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. I'm still tutorial mode right now. I guess we're going in. We're going in. Where are we? Oh, didn't mean to burp. It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you look so hopeless. You sure you're going to be okay? So, I can be downward. Or I can be like this. I kind of like this mode better. It is a little weirder with the camera that way, though. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say, once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. So essentially, if you screw up, you can go back to a save file. Alright, save file number 1. See, that's the one I was working on. I'm 3 hours and 21 minutes in. But I'm just gonna probably restart. It's not that far. I'm already 21 minutes in. Well, like, it's a 3-hour difference. I've also gotten a little bit better at some of these. Look at all of those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. Alright, I'm not gonna read everything he says, because that would be Exhausting. Invisible wall! Whoa, whoa, hold on there. Furball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump. Then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Alright. I will... Alright. I think my camera's inverted. So when I push left, it goes right. I want to push right, it goes the other way. So is there like an option to push it the other way? I don't know. I knew you could do it. They say, good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. So I smash it with my head here. You obtained Holy Bonus. My favorite snack. I restore 3 units of solar energy with it. Aw, snap. Alright, got some more money. Get all the stuff. It's like everybody loves smashing pots. It's been engraved in us since Zelda. It looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Was it? It's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, and at least that's what they say. Just watch. And take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its powers was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects around us, but, god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yeah, there's not much to that anymore. Let's see what's up here first. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? I think that was just you. There's one missing, though. I guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bam! Star. Bah. Ugh. Alright. R1 holds the brush. Now I'm gonna move it, and pow. I know. That dot. Oh, snap. That dot was a perfect star. Oh. Why isn't it Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, had become scattered across this land of men, and now life in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. I got the power. Wow, that was Okami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Yeah, dude, I got skills. I got skills. They're multiplying. I don't want to know anymore. And I'm losing control of the power. There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. He's so cocky. Guess what? I'm going to pull off a stunt like that. Because I can. Oh, I don't want to be in the water while I'm doing that. Oh, I forgot. Opposite way. That looks good. Cool, bam! Whoa! A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Oh, I cracked my neck. I don't know if you can hear that on camera or mic. I drew it 'cause I am awesome and awesome. It's not that. With my head. I got Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Well, I'm gonna say she does. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. So I guess let's go smash things with my head. Smash! Smash! What did I find? Oh, didn't find any food yet. Smash! Smash! You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills my pouch a little. I got a peach! I got a orange! I like the oranges better than all of those. You got money! Make that money go. This is pretty. Oh yeah, here's the... Keeps putting me at different angles than I want. Make that money. It's over here. He doesn't like that. But I got a stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. Aw, snap. I got a bead. There we go. Spin all the way around. Yes, it's inverted. I got a dumpling. Dumplings. Ooh, plural. Yeah, the camera controls on this game is a little different than what I like. Because it doesn't give me full control, but it doesn't take full control either. Kind of this weird in the middle. That's a rock. Oh. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in a real bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. There we go. There's the stuff for me to smash. Yes, it does bug me, and in a second I will do that. But I didn't need your help as soon. I was working. That really was your brushwork all this time. How do you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a Oh my gosh. That did not look like that. Oh, but that's still so cool. Well, 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 is an infant mother Amaterasu? It's been a long time, but with all of these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to an ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy! Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing some of your stuff off that folder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Alright. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Aw. Don't be mean on yourself, little dude. You are an artist in your own right. You don't have to be amazing to make art. Artist for the soul. Don't be sad. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then means you're going to master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. I get a bug that's gonna sit on me? Yeah, pest. I'm no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakio was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Once I get the village back, I'm gonna take a break for today because I'm about out of drink and I'm thirsty. So, whoop, whoop. What the? Where'd they come from? Oh, whatever. Alright, where's the next one? Power move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! I got the Spirit Glow of S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. So if I get hurt. Thank you. Yeah! We gotta go! Your monsters won't get me, Orochi! I'm gonna save the village! Well, it was already saved. I'm gonna cut it down and then I'm gonna have to save it again because Orochi is still not defeated. I got an ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of my pots. Oh, I got both of them already. Alright. Time to get going. We're gonna cut down the village and then we're gonna take a break. Don't know if I will play anymore tonight because it's already like 10:50. Okay, so am I almost out of drink? Yes, but that felt really good. That's also probably why I'm not going to be playing much. This is such a pretty river, and the entire time you're swimming in it, the entire controller is vibrating. Like, they did good. Like, I know I've been playing a lot of PS4 remakes of stuff. Like I was playing Journey and Flower and all those, and I'm playing this now, but I don't know. I love oldies and goodies. They just make me happy. I know, I gotta jump down. Yeah, the problem is how I've been using the camera on every other game. Alright, let's save real quick. Yep, that's where I am. Yes, let's overwrite that, because we've been on this a little bit longer now. And continue on. Alright, that wasn't a good enough cut. Do I think it's a bit? Alright. There we go. Yay! The village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time. Oh, gross. Not family friendly. Pervert soon. That is no molestes. No, I don't know what you mean because I do not molest people with like that. No. Bad. Bad bug. Bad, bad bug. Bad. No, he. Gross. Gross, 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 gross. Bad bug. Yeah, but seriously. Of course they're still in danger. We're not gonna go see how they're doing right now. Because I'm gonna go run through here. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna take a break. Because I'm out of drink. Save point. The village has been saved. Alright. More Okami for another time.